Next presentation. I want to have my ding-dong sound, please, because it's kind of time for lunch. One more time. My drink's always much longer because I always do something else in beside. Who knows that song? Hands up, who knows that song? Who is familiar with that from the kitchen? 1, 2, 3. There is much more for sure who have the Thermomix by Vorwerk. This is like the life savior for me, for many people internationally. You go to a restaurant in Brazil and you hear the ding dong dong sound from the kitchen. So Vorwerk is one of our customers, and we will talk about how they really were able to integrate IT and OT systems for smarter and more efficient manufacturing. Sounds like rocket science? Not at all, if you partner up with the right people. So please welcome on stage the Siemens Ecosystem Manager for Industrial Edge Solutions, Dominik Fürst, and our new third-party app provider, inray, CEO Mike Elson. Welcome, thanks.
Do you know what I compare a successful IT-OT integration with? It's like a concert in harmony where the IT and operation systems working efficiently together. An orchestra also requires different instruments and musicians like the production, the machines, and people. Under the guidance of a conductor who is reflecting an enterprise-wide management system within the IT. And yes, the sound of manufacturing is always done by the operations technology. The operation itself has to maximize the utilization to reach the key target productivity. But the IT also must to balance sometimes competing key figures on top. These are short throughput time, meaning producing different product variants on the same limited resources. Readiness to deliver is simply saying supplying the customer with the right goods in time. And in the end, low inventory, helping you to have a clear and transparent shop floor and also optimizing the working capital. These 4 production objectives brought in harmony by the IT systems. Therefore, our conductor always needs to rely on his orchestra, the production. Industrial producers must adapt themselves to master these targets. They can do it by being data-driven, being modular, and IT-empowered. IT-empowered means managing complexity and variability with a software-driven automation approach. With this knowledge, now let us turn from the IT to the OT and raise the question, how can I bring OT data integration to the shop floor? Most shop floors are widely distributed over different sites, lines, and other parties. And pretty important, they are also established over decades. The resource not always can communicate via one protocol like OPC, and sometimes even not support other industrial protocols. So a lot of obstacles to overcome, and exactly at that point, we as Siemens provide you an easy to start and fast to scale solution. We enable the convergence across today's shop floor and IT systems with Siemens Industrial Edge, as you can see behind me in the middle. On the top, you can get the data from a global app repository and manage the applications within your own system. From there, you can deploy all the Industrial Edge applications, especially the connectors, to several virtual or physical Industrial Edge devices, as you can see here on the right. After that, you can run the connectors close to the value-adding processes of your production. In the end, you can connect to thousands of different field devices. The clear benefit of doing it that way is pretty simple. You lower the latency, means the data processing is directly happening at the edge, which is helping you to lower costs and also have a better data security. It's also helping you to be reliable, means even the IT connection is broken, your edge device still will run. In the end, you're pretty scalable because you can add or remove additional Industrial Edge devices. But knowing that and having Industrial Edge in place, you get the data, you can transform it, and in the end, you can supply the IT system in the best manner. Exactly for this, let me hand over to Mike. He will show you a practical example.
Thanks, Dominic. Hello all. My name is Mike Asent and I'm one of the CEO from inray. And today I will talk about data transfer between IT and OT system. We started the development of the OPC router 20 years ago and on Windows machines, and now we are on the edge. You can use the edge device like the 227E from Siemens to install the OPC router nearby the machines, and then you can connect all the data from the machine to the cloud or to the MES or ERP system. There are a lot of connectors from Siemens, shelf connectors, or you can use the OPC router as a complementary solution. So, you have done your use case, you connect your data and transfer the data to the MES system. This is only one project for us. You have to scale your use case. And for that, you can use the Industrial Edge Management System. There you can see all your edge devices all over the world on all your sites, and you can deploy the OPC router or some other third-party apps to scale your use case. And you can do bulk operations like firmware updates for the edge device or for the OPC router. And now let's have a look to our plugins. We have more than 40 plugins for all the industrial connections. And one of the use cases is to read the data from the machines, write the data to the ERP system, and do a printer job. Or you have older machines with no interface. You can use the OPC router to read CSV files, save the data in the database, and then you can also read the data. All the connections are bidirectional, and it's enough from my side, I think, and we should jump to our customer Vorwerk, Björn Krückans.
Okay, thank you very much, Dominic and Mike, for the invitation to present our solution and our use cases we have in our production plant in Wuppertal and in France. For me, as Mike already pronounced the app concept and the OPC router, I would really like to point it out how we are using it in our production sites in Germany and in France. From myself, I'm from the Vorwerk Elektrowerke group, so we are developing and producing our components, like, for example, the Thermomix, by the usage of these IPC device 227 or the BX39A in our use case. I just marked a little bit the plugins that we are using from the OPC router and also the edge device apps that are itself coming with the hub and coming with the device. Explaining a little bit the background from our production. Our production, we have several hundreds machines, different production departments like injection molding, where we mostly have Euromap 63, Euromap 77, OPC, UA event connections, where we also have FTP file transfer. In another area like our motor plant, we have Siemens connections, OPC, ADS connections from Beckhoff, CSV files also, so very, very heterogeneous machines and areas in order to connect them to our target systems that are, on the one hand, our MES system, the Ops Center execution, and on the other hand, the parts that run in the cloud for the intelligence evaluation and an Insights Hub in order to perform process data analytics in the cloud. These are our target systems, and the way we use the OPC router and also the solution that is coming with the edge device enables us really to connect all the heterogeneous machines into one common information layer to be forwarded to our MES and, for example, for the cloud solutions. Why we are doing this? It's especially the case that we that we want to have really a fast deployment of our solutions. We need to react also very, very near to the machine on new conditions, on new machines, on new use cases, and we want to deploy these functionalities near to the machine on the edge. As Dominic also says, when the IT connection or the internet connection is broken, the IT edge device continues to run, and that is quite important for us in order not to have an impact for the production. What also is very, very important for us, that our people, myself, also my team, are able to connect the machine and work with the tools. And the edge devices itself and also the OPC router enable us to do this also graphically, like a low-code environment, to make really all of these connections between the machines and our target systems, so that we are, from our knowledge-wise, in the way to really do these connections and to set it up until the production, the series production. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Björn. I mean, I fell in love with my Thermomix, so I am grateful for you and your colleagues in Wuppertal and France that you saved my life. Cooking is so much easier now.
That's
even knowing that we from Siemens then supported to realize such a great project feels even better. So that's really cool. You can't find the Thermomix at that station, what we are just showing there, but you definitely will get more information in regards on edge and so on. Dominic, you have a few facts to share here.
Yeah, I mean, we can show you at the Hexagon a lot how industrial edge can be used for IT/OT integration and also for connecting different field devices, up to 2,400 different ones. And yeah, so we can give you deep insights how the data contextualization works, and also giving you more insights on the use case like Vorwerk. So please join us there. I will be there and looking forward to meet you.
Perfect. So in regards of preparing this presentation here, but also preparing the content for the fair, how intense was the preparation? Also, how often do you communicate with each other in regards of preparing your projects, developing next steps? Is that a sure fix? How do I envision how you work together, the three of you?
I would answer with Microsoft Teams. Because then we are just chatting, exchanging, hey, I need that. Okay, you can do it like that. So it's straightforward, and we're just helping each other out. And yeah, in the end, with all what you have seen, we decided that we have to go on stage and present what we have done, especially because a lot of industrial producers need to connect, let me say, the shop floor devices to IT systems, because there is the real value happening from a financial perspective.
That's great. And when we think about SPS and you plan what you show here, a customer like Thermomix, like Vorwerk, sorry, is always a good choice. Were you also very happy to come here again? We've seen you in Hanover already.
I'm very happy to be here on stage to present our use cases, but also I'm happy to work with the team from Siemens that helps us really to onboard the MES, but also the solutions that run now on the edge in order to feed the cloud, to feed the MES. And I have some special contacts from Siemens, really close collaboration also to the Ruhr University Bochum, where also the edge projects are running. So this is quite very, very easy for us as a customer also to implement the solutions.
Wow, great.
And quite important to mention is also Mike and OPC Router, because this was the missing link, so to say, between Björn and me. So also happy to have the OPC Router as an application within our industrial edge ecosystem. And so yeah, now we have extended it and we are ready for IT/OT integration.
Awesome.
Very simple.
That's motivating words here. So if you want to learn more, get more insights, do talk to our colleagues here. Björn, will you be around for a while?
Yes, sure.
And if I sell 5 of those Thermomixes now, do I get one for free?
We will talk about it.
Okay, come to me, talk to me. All right, thank you so much. Big round of applause to the three of you. Awesome.
Thank you too. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.